We are joined here, guys, today with another up-and-coming artist in South Africa, Ariana Venus, Poppy. I know that's your stage name, so I'm going to use it. I hope you're happy with it.
It's actually my real name.
Yeah, but the Venus part.
No, it's actually my real name.
Oh, okay, it's a real name. I didn't know that. I don't think she's lying, but I'll take it. So, Ariana, you currently grade 12 matric, right?
Yes.
How is it like doing school and music at the same time?
Honestly, everyone always asks me that question. I'm like, it's not that hard. Let's just like music and school is just like, it's an add-on.
So it's just flowing into each other. It's like rugby almost. Like people that do rugby like same time in matric and then it's like the same sport thingy.
No, it's like, I could think.
What people would say that like school is supposed to be the priority. It sounds like your music is.
Does your music take priority?
Your music's like your main focus.
Yeah. Well, okay, my dad's not supposed to hear this, but no, I'm just joking. School's obviously my priority, but I feel like my music, since I was little, music was all that I wanted to do. So I take my music very seriously, and then school also, but I don't know, it just like gels. It's not really that hard. It's not like it's not a
as long as you enjoy what you're doing.
It's just like it just gels.
As long as you enjoy what you're doing. So I've got a question for you.
All right.
The contract 2 year. Tell us about your experience.
Sorry?
Tell us about your experience.
Sure. Okay. So that was really it was an amazing experience. The people that I met, I've never actually met people like the people that I met there. They were just so welcoming and I don't know how to describe it. It was a life-changing experience.
And Caroline, was it a good mentor?
Yo, Caroline, yes, I love her.
If you had to choose another mentor that couldn't be Caroline, who would it be? If you could choose one more.
Sure. I'd maybe say Refense. I don't know. Don't ask me why.
A good one.
Don't ask me why. I don't know. I feel like me and Refense could have been like a good team. If it wasn't.
So.
Yeah.
One of my friends was also on the contract, Oppie.
Oh yeah, Oppie.
Did you guys like fall out at the same time, or was he a little bit later? You later in?
So we both fell out on episode 2. Yeah. I wanted to say something now. I was like, nah.
What did you want to say?
So what happened is, because basically they call in everyone from the same mentor, and then they tell, okay, you're in and you're out and whatever, and then they come back. And Oppie came in and he was like crying, and I was like, I don't know what to expect, and I'm next. So I was standing there, I was like, oh, damn.
Was this when they told him like you didn't make it?
Yeah, and then he came back, and I thought he was joking with me. So I was like, no, you're joking. He's like, no.
And he was crying.
He was not joking. I was like, oh.
So is it scripted? Like, do you guys know you like when you get voted out or when you fall out of the competition beforehand, and then they just like, listen, we need to go shoot this?
No. We actually didn't know. We didn't know.
But like these people that are currently on, like Samantha, Dodo, the other guys, do they know beforehand, or do they find out at that moment live?
They find out at that moment live.
So it's 100% regional, like pure reaction.
Yeah, it's not scripted at all. It's like they find out on that moment.
So who was the funniest person on the contract?
Jessie.
The funniest guy, like the class clown.
The class clown, let me think. I would say Oppie.
Oppie the class clown. But he's such a loving person, that guy. Yeah. I love him so much. And what's one weird thing you had to overcome about the contract? Like, what's one weird thing that happened and you were like, oh goodness, this is awkward?
I'm so bad at answering questions about myself. So at one part, we had an interview at Digrajol, and they asked us, I was like, okay, so what makes you unique, and where do you see yourself in 10 years? And I was like, yeah, no, I don't know what makes me unique, because my mom says I'm unique. I don't know why. So I didn't know.
So it's it's an awkward situation.
It is an awkward situation. It's like really, it's questions that you don't really know how to answer. You don't want to come like, everything is like, it's a really awkward situation.
It's a weird thing to answer. Like, you're afraid that people are going to judge you.
Yeah. And then
depending on your answer.
Exactly. And you don't want to say something. And then I was like, yo, okay. Let me just...
I think what's supposed to be an acceptable answer is just if you say like my personality. Because even if people's personalities, two different people's personalities are so similar and they sync so well, like they've got this extreme bond just through their personalities, they're still different people. Like they're not you can't, there's never going to be anybody on this planet who's going to agree with everything you say 100%.
Oh,
that's 100% true though. So I want to ask you something, Ariana. When did you really blow up? Like, was it like, what video made you blow up into the person that you are? Like, was it something that, like your first video that went viral and people like noticed like you as a singer?
Okay, so Braden Paper actually brought out a song. It's called Op Jou Spoor. So I saw one of my friends do it.
I thought you were going to say Insomnia. Oh, I was crazy.
I did a video on that too, but I didn't dance.
That song destroyed me on TikTok.
I just told Brendan Paper, listen, I want my For You page back. And that video also blew up, but it wasn't singing, so I thought that was for something else. But anyway, so he actually brought out a song. That was before the contract started, Op Jou Spoor. And I saw one of my friends do a duet on his video. And I was like, okay, well, let me try it. It sounds cool. And I did the duet. And then he actually reposted it on his Instagram story. And I was like, yo, that's cool. And then from there, I just started duetting, like Franja, I duetted Franja.
I saw that one song of you, though, where you sat in front of like the whole school on the pavilion.
Oh, yeah,
That's
rolling in the
the first one I saw of you ever.
Yes. That was actually one of the videos that kind of blew up. And then there was, the one that like blew up completely was one where I sang in front of the school. I sang This Is Me.
Was it the one in the square or
No, it was
pavilion?
Pavilion.
Yo.
But it wasn't Rolling in the Deep. It was This Is Me.
I saw the one that was like the black and whites.
Yes, it's that one.
Yeah, that one. That one went famous.
Yes, that was the first one. Not the first one. That was about the second one that had like a quite amount of views.
Can I bring up something now that we're talking about TikTok that's really annoying me recently?
Yeah.
Like all this pornographic material on TikTok recently. Like, it's horrible. The For You page is full of it. Like on that song, what's that song? You Are My Enemy.
Yep. Or there's another voice.
Is it weird that I have no idea what you're talking about?
Like the whole For You page
Really?
recently.
Yeah, I haven't
It's
seen
filled
it.
with the song. It's called You Are My Enemy, My Enemy. And then it goes through photos. So the first one says, You're my enemy, you're my enemy, you're my enemy. And then it shows like something pornographic or school
I've
stuck
never
of his...
Can we swap For You pages by any
please. I
chance?
would swap my For You page any day.
Yeah, you just have like you'll have insomnia videos the whole time, but
It's fine.
you
It's
can have,
fine.
like,
It's better than that, but it's horrible.
No, I haven't seen that.
And they hide the porn so subtle these days. And the worst thing is...
No, they're not even hiding it subtle.
Oh, it's not even subtle anymore, actually, yeah.
And the thing is, the platform is mostly used by children, underage,
that's
It was
the
a
thing.
teenagers.
It was a
That's the
dancing
thing.
platform.
Did you see the TikTok is going to update his
Yeah, now it's just 18 plus.
18 plus? I was like, well, they said 18 plus for gifts also, and a lot of people they just put in the wrong birthday, and
Yeah,
then you
it's-
can.
You know what?
it's
This
not really
a platform that started as a musically is turning into an adult platform.
Yeah, it's extremely messed up, and it's happening all over. I mean, social media platforms are banning people for using their freedom of speech just because they might not agree with what America calls it the left.
Yes.
Yeah,
They've got the left and everything,
the woke.
the woke culture and everything, and but yet they allow pornography and everything.
That's just. I think the inconsistency on TikTok's the problem, though, because like one of my videos got reported for nudity.
One of my videos got reported for dangerous accent challenges, but it was that video where you did the.
But it's so easy.
But I got a foot loose, and then somebody reported me for. I still have the freaking warning, and doesn't want to go away.
So and
It's
that's
like
the
3
thing.
months.
This is a tip for all of the TikTok people out there. If you get one of your videos reported, don't delete the video. Trust me, don't delete it. Private the video, and then send in the appeal. Do the appeal thing, because the moment you delete the video, you can't send in an appeal anymore, because most of the times when you send in an appeal, it gets flagged as fine, so it puts it back on, so the warning gets removed. So if you delete the video, you can't appeal it anymore, and that warning stays on your account permanently. That's a tip for all of you people out there.
So that's why my warning is not disappearing.
It's never going to disappear.
It's been like 3 months.
It's not going to disappear.
Never.
I waited 6 months.
So it's not going to disappear ever.
For 6 months about. If you don't get another warning. If you get another warning now, ban.
That's
So
the
you
thing,
might have
because
to start thinking of a backup account.
The warnings it's so stupid.
It's like a really stupid system.
It's really like, what is dangerous? Everyone did the challenge. Everyone. The same person that I did the challenge with. He posted the same video. He didn't get a warning.
I got a
posted the
warning,
video.
bruh, for someone that did a zipline. I was like this lady. She did a zipline and she did like a backflip, but she fell down on the ground, bruh. And I stitched that video and I was like, shocking.
And then you probably got reported.
Her account got, like her video got reported for dangerous activity because she like doofed on the ground.
How did they actually take her video down?
Yeah, so I got the warning as well.
I have a question for you.
What's the question?
You've been doing OMI TV for
Yes.
like quite a while. I started doing OMI TV for like a while back, for I think twice now. And once somebody vaped on the OMI TV and then I got banned from it live.
So you were doing the live?
No, I was on the live. I wasn't vaping. The guy on OMI TV
that's
was
the
vaping.
thing. That's
How was...
I don't do it live. I never go live with OMA TV because the problem with that is one person can just show you some private parts or something weird can happen.
Yeah.
And that's on your live and it can get permanently banned. So what I do is I record my videos and then I edit it how I want it and that's what I post. You've never seen me go live on OMA TV and streaming at the same time. I don't do that. That's too dangerous.
Unnecessary risks.
Yeah, one person can just do something dangerous and you can be fully banned and you can lose all of your followers because of that. And TikTok doesn't have any remorse.
Because they banned me and it wasn't even me, it was the guy on OMI. I was like, what the flip?
Speaking of social media, did you guys see Elon Musk finally bought Twitter?
I saw that.
I heard about it on the radio.
Yeah, do you know
Really?
that's the best way he did it. He walked in with a sink.
Yeah, he's like,
and he said, let that sink in. He walked into
Amazing. That guy's a living meme.
He walked into the Twitter HQ of a sink and saying, let that sink in.
A lot of the people who were responsible, like some of the CEOs and stuff like that, who were responsible for cancelling and completely deplatforming certain content creators or influencers, or he literally got rid of them.
That's so good. He got rid of that board.
On the first
But
day,
it was
just got like, you're done.
You know what? They had like a whole board, like a whole board of people that controlled who they want on that platform. There's a whole board that said, okay, we don't want these guys, we don't want those guys on Twitter. We control who we want on there.
But that's how the world works. That's a conspiracy theory for a different time.
Do you think it works the same in a music industry in this country? Like I'm talking about South Africa specifically. It's who you know to where you get.
Yeah, I think obviously talent brings you far, but hard work brings you further. So you can have a lot of talent, but if you don't know people, it's harsh and it's not, I don't think it's fair, but who you know is...
It's a big deal.
Yeah,
like
it's a big deal. It's a very big
There's
deal.
so many songs that are so like level, and I see like artists that don't go far, like they get like 1,000 views on their YouTube video.
Yeah, but there's people with like, they have amazing talents.
And they don't
never
get
know,
far.
and they don't know anyone to help them just get like that little push.
Exactly.
To get somewhere. You just need that little upstootjie, as ek het so kan
It is like you just need that little push, and it's the same in life. Like for example, if I'm a content creator, my videos and podcasts can be like, let's say, average. And he does a podcast and he's just average. But Elon Musk is my friend.
Ja, no.
And I get Elon Musk on my podcast.
Famous, nie famous.
Exactly. That's what will happen.
Yeah.
It's the same with life. I heard you got a Mandela effect.
I've got a couple Mandela. You know what the Mandela effect is?
Do you know what a Mandela effect is?
Really?
So explain it last week to Zahn as well. A Mandela effect is if you remember something differently to what it really is.
Okay.
Okay, so
there's this thing about the Flintstones. Do you guys remember the Flintstones?
I think it might be before her time, but I remember the Flintstones.
Really?
Yeah.
The Flintstones.
Are you too
It's
young
like
for
the
that?
cavemen. Flintstones. It's the Flintstones.
It was on
I've been
Cartoon
living
Network
under
always.
a rock. I've been living under a rock.
You don't know the Flintstones?
Yeah.
Guys,
Oh,
we need to
okay.
cancel her.
Cancel.
She didn't watch Cartoon Network.
No, I didn't.
Do you know what Codename Kids
No, it
Next
was-
Door were?
No.
You haven't watched Codename Kids Next
The
Door?
only time I only ever got to watch TV was actually when I was at my friend's. I wasn't even allowed to watch it, but I just did watch it. But
So what cartoons
She was
do you
focusing.
remember?
She was focusing on music.
She was possibly.
See, that's why
man.
she's
Man.
literally. Well, for the Flintstones thing, it's not Flintstones, it's Flintstones. stones, like flint, the rock.
Not
flint.
a chance.
Bro, I promise you, it's flint stones.
Okay, but Flintstone sounds better. If
Yeah.
you'd sing Flintstones.
But I mean-
It's the Flintstones. You don't say, it's the Flintstones.
But it makes more sense though,
but it has-
considering it's cavemen, and that's probably how they created fire.
What other Mandela effect do you have for us today, Mr. Spleenless?
Well, I probably can't use a Star Wars one.
Actually, okay.
Yeah, I've watched Star Wars.
I know Star Wars, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys know that the famous line, one of the most famous.
Luke, I am your father.
Exactly, and that's a Mandela effect.
What?
Why?
That wasn't the words Darth Vader.
You didn't say,
uttered.
Luke, I'm your father?
Nope.
He then said, Luke, I am your puppy.
If it was in 2022, Luke, I'm your daddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No. Oh my word.
What did he say?
According to this article, they say that Luke, I am your father, is probably one of the greatest misremembered lines in the Star Wars and cinematic history. However, the line is simply, no, I am your father.
So it didn't say Luke.
He didn't say Luke.
You're joking.
100%.
It feels like my whole life is a lie
completely
now.
honest.
So you
feel
just
like I have
said,
to
no,
think-
I am your father.
I think, yes. And we spoke about this. It's like,
No. But it sounds so much better like this. It sounds so much
Okay,
better.
mock my bong.
I don't know. It sounds like Darth Vader smoked cigarettes. He doesn't get air through his mask. It's like cigs. What was that old in the when was it? I think my one grandfather actually smoked it. Van Rijn. It's like hardcore cigarettes.
I don't know. It sounds like camel.
No. Like Camel is lightweight stuff.
Okay. So you are telling me one of the biggest line in movie history was a Mandela effect.
Yeah. One of the most famous. It's the one of probably. I think it's the biggest misremembered.
See, that
line.
makes me scared because, like, I'm sure, like, we all remember.
It feels
that
like
one.
my whole life is a lie now.
It does. It
like-
exactly feels like that.
But it's like, didn't we? I think we discussed this when Zahn was here. It's like your mind.
Has like brain paths of things.
It's like
But like now I'm asking you, what brain path connects with that? What brain path telling
something
you
to
Luke?
make it more easily remembered. Because
That's
you remember
true.
the character, you remember Luke. And you remember Darth Vader talking to Luke, and it's this massive controversial thing like, I'm your father. But
That's
then you
true.
think he obviously mentioned, or he maybe mentioned him.
Okay,
throughout
well,
the
someone made a
conversation.
meme, and I think the whole world was like, okay, that meme is the truth.
No, but before
We
that,
live by that
before,
meme.
before phones and stuff were out, it was like a thing. Like people knew that was like the thing to say. Even in cosplays and Comic Cons and all of those things.
And you even actually get Star Wars fans who
Who
thinks
do-dos.
that's the line as well.
You just said do-dos. You just said Star Wars fans that do-dos.
Yeah, they do this on the fact that is not the correct line.
Do you think we're going to hit Ariana with a fact or cap? See how good she is.
Oh my
Last
God.
week I caught you guys.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No
this
idea
week
what
it's
this is.
so fact or cap works this
Okay.
way. He's going to read a statement.
So I have to say if it's a fact or it's cap.
Yeah, if it's
Okay,
cap. So
okay.
last week I gave a fact to Zahn and him. This week it's his turn to give a fact. So are you ready for this?
Okay.
A fact.
So I had a miscalculation. I gave Spleen the wrong script. He wasn't supposed to do fact or cap today. It was a conspiracy theory. So give us your conspiracy theory.
But you guys can decide whether or not it's a fact or cap.
Yeah, you guys can decide if it's a fact or cap. I'll decide if I believe it.
Yeah. So, okay, please tell me if at least watched Frozen.
Yeah, no.
Disney's Frozen.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Shh, no,
let it
I have watched
So
Frozen.
you've got a certain amount of culture at least. So Walt Disney, the guy who created the
Oh,
entire
I heard
Disney-
this one.
Have you heard this one?
I heard this one.
So back in the day when there was this massive theory running around, or conspiracy theory, about Walt Disney's head being frozen,
Yeah,
be preserved
froze
for
his
the
head.
future to bring him
Okay.
back to life using his head when technology advanced like far enough. And the theory that's running around now is that they actually created the movie Frozen in order to completely throw off Google's entire algorithm and search engine so that it displays the movie from Disney.
Instead of the.
So yeah,
instead
if you
of
search now
anything
Walt
related
Disney
to Walt
Frozen,
Disney.
if you search Walt Disney Frozen, it's going to bring the movie up. and not about his head. And I think I 100% believe.
Okay, but
I
it actually
100%
makes
believe
sense.
this.
It's actually, that's very smart.
I 100%
It's
believe
dark actually, but I mean, yeah, it's
I believe this 100%. They are smart enough to do this, and he
it has to
knew.
be.
Okay, but to
knew
be
the
fair, I don't know
potential.
if this is like a really touchy topic, but have you heard about this whole thing where they bring culture into every little small kids movie, like Dora or Mickey Mouse? Have you heard that?
What culture meaning like what?
No, like they say, okay, how do I explain this?
Do they make it political when they make it political or something?
No, they bring. I don't know how to explain it. Have you watched Dora the Explorer?
Yeah, the old
Explorer,
Dora
Explorer. I don't know what the.
Dora the Explorer.
Dora.
What's that?
Swiping,
I mean, I didn't watch that. I watched.
It's the one of that where the fox comes in and just did something. Swiping, no swiping. It's what did she say?
No, I watched SpongeBob, bro.
But what I've noticed about these things, they make it very political. It's like they're using it to push political agendas.
To indoctrinate the children and basically change them to get them as far away as possible from the traditional route.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
That's what they do.
But it's yet again, it's the woke culture. I think you can say it's the woke culture that they bring into everything. Like, listen, I am all for an extreme backstory, great character development and everything, especially in superhero movies.
Yeah.
Marvel has decided to sway a lot or to swing a lot more towards the left side, the left agenda, the wokeness during their recent movies. Promoting
A lot of things.
everyday things, but literally...
More woke.
Yeah. And a lot of the people, literally, from what I see on social media, about 70 to 80% does not agree with it. But I think we're so far drawn into the entire cinematic universe that we kind of just want to see where this is going, you know?
Yeah, that's 100% true.
I have to say...
One thing I want to bring up, though. Yeah, but you can finish.
One thing that I do love is even when they get political... In one superhero movie where they can get political, where I love it, where I literally, you feel like you can be a part or like you get drawn. You feel like you get drawn into the culture is Black Panther. And Black Panther 2 apparently is coming out pretty soon. They had the premiere for it about 1 or 2 nights ago. And there are mixed reviews about it, but I'm still extremely excited.
Black Panther is, you know what? I give it what it deserves. It was a super good movie. I think that's actually a movie that focuses on what it is. And I like it. I like it for what it is because it shows it out of a different perspective.
Exactly. They gave the backstories and the depth around the characters.
So you understand why people are angry. And that's what we said last time. Yeah. If you can understand why a criminal is doing what he's doing and you can empathize with why he's doing with what he's doing, then it's a good character.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. So I want to tell you guys about something. Have you heard about the US Embassy? They said that there's like a planned attack, a terrorist attack in Santon. Like the US Embassy said there's like a planned terrorist attack.
But didn't President Ramaphosa, what did he say? He said something along the lines of that it's fine now. Or
I can't remember, but I didn't say something. But you know what bothers me? The fact that the United States of America gets information before our own intelligence gets it.
Yeah.
They get information to their embassy before our intelligence gets it.
And Cyril, actually, President Ramaphosa also complained about that. Like he said he was disappointed about that. But I mean,
Cyril.
We have to look at the facts. Like we've got load shedding.
Yeah, okay.
So we might have missed it. Like,
can I just say the only service in South Africa that never fails us is load shedding?
Load shedding.
Literally.
On time, 100%. Sometimes they even work overtime.
Yeah.
Sometimes they give you 200%. Like they give you double shift.
But have you heard? I think one of the things that I heard is there's like that pride parade happening. In Santon.
And isn't it Iraq who's going to attack or something?
And it's like a terrorist group, the LGBTQ parade. And it's so against the Islamic groups. So I think if it's an Islamic terrorist group, like extremist group, it might be for that specific reason while this parade is happening, we're busy doing this podcast.
I mean, it makes sense, actually.
So it's just like one of the conspiracy theories that people had, but it makes sense. But why would the US Embassy know of this if it wasn't a planned attack on the US Embassy? Imagine, there's another conspiracy theory I have for you guys.
You guys have a lot.
Is this going to be a lot about 9/11? I think
No.
we're going to title this "Conspiracy Theories with Ariana Venus."
Yeah.
No, but I've got a serious
the
thing.
whole show.
I've got like a serious thing that I want to talk about though. Because South Africa is part of the BRICS, and Russia, South Africa, China, India, BRICS, and Brazil are like in a economic coalition. Imagine this is like a plan from the USA where they want to stage an attack just for the pure fact that they can disturb the BRICS thingy that's happening with Russia and its war in the Ukraine. Imagine that.
Bro, why would they attack South Africa though?
Yeah.
They can literally, I think they can literally just attack Russia or any one of the other nations that you mentioned there.
Yeah, why South Africa?
South
Yeah,
Africa, I feel like it's a dumb thing to attack South Africa.
That's a dumb question. Why South Africa, man? It's the easiest one.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. I think it's difficult to talk about that because I saw on Carte Blanche where they talked about the South African military, and obviously there are these videos floating around.
Our BB gun shooters.
Oh, it's okay. Exactly. But the main problem is, or what the conclusion they came to about the main problem is the lack of funds. So
Yeah, because some of them drive with 6 security guards just to go to the mall.
No, but there's this thing. What is it called? Is it the
Corruption.
I'm literally just sitting here, just like this. It's so entertaining.
But it is corruption. What do you call it?
I think it's called the GRD or the GDR percentage.
Yeah.
So the largest military in Africa, I think, is Egypt, and they've got like a 2.4%. So it's the amount of money that the military gets.
Yes.
South Africa gets around 1%.
Sure.
That's amazing.
So they went through.
It takes 50% of that 1%.
Yes, bro. Next topic. I'm not involved in this. Next topic. If you want to cancel someone, cancel him.
Guys, it's all fun and jokes. Papa Sele, we like you, man. We like you, Becky Sele. Don't stress it. I like your hat. It looks cool.
He's got a fine hat. I can agree with that.
So, I've got a question for you. Do you like go perform at like, what do you call it? Like, show? Do you do different shows? Do you go to like places like Patstal and those and go sing there or not?
I actually never did shows. I started shows actually after the contract. I started doing a couple of shows. I haven't really been to a lot of places. I'm still in the beginning phase, but that's the plan.
Okay, so that's where you're aiming.
So that's where I'm aiming. That's where I'm working towards.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you get stage fright at any stage? Like, was there at one stage this far in your early career where you felt like when you needed to go in front of people and actually perform for them, were you like?
No, can I be honest? So people always think that if you've been doing it for like quite some time, that you never get stage fright. Every time I go on stage, I feel exactly like it's the first time. I promise you, there was a stage, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, where I stood on stage. My knees were shaking.
Really?
I promise you, I was so scared. I don't know why. And then at some point, I had to sing in heels. Till today, I'm never singing in heels again.
No.
I couldn't move. I was like standing there. I was like, if I'm going to walk now, I'm going to fall. So let me just stand here and sing.
That would be a good TikTok clip, though.
No.
Imagine like
if you would have fallen down or stumbled and you would just continue singing perfect.
Imagine then they play like the sound. I came in like a wreck. And then the music just scratches that scratch sound.
No, it's like, I can be like a wrecking ball. And
on the floor.
I never meant to start a war.
Oh,
that would be good. Like, who's like your, I don't know, I don't want to say idol, but like, who's someone that inspires you in the music career industry?
I don't actually have one specific person. I feel like every person has something that inspires me. Every
Maria Sharapova. Oh, that's a tennis player.
I feel like one of you actually expected me to say Ariana Grande.
No.
Because everyone's all like, "Oh, yeah, Ariana Grande." I see that face.
No. Can I just say, when he said Ariana, I'm like, I started thinking, how many Arianas do I know? I'm like,
imagine
ZYCEPS Show now.
Imagine I got Grande and Ariana Venus here at the same time.
That would actually be so cool.
That would be cool. Ariana Venus, Grande, both same time. Tag both of them.
Yeah. We're gonna do
Yeah, next week. I mean,
next week. Come on. We're going to talk about Sam and Cat. What happened with that series?
Next week.
Oh, I love this. Oh, my
Oh,
word.
that's hectic. Okay, so that was a good one, though.
So,
There was a...
stage fright is like a normal thing.
It's
Like
really
an everyday
normal.
thing.
I feel like the moment you stop getting stage fright is the moment you should actually rethink everything. Because it's a feeling that actually shows you're still grounded. But you're still grounded. You didn't let anything get to your head, or it's still like you're still nervous because you know, like,
What if I make a mistake?
what if I make a mistake? Or you're still human, if I can say it like that.
Yeah.
So the moment you stop stressing, you should like, okay, wait, let me just rethink this, because you're human, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna stress over things. So that's just how I feel about it.
It's like almost as if you get to a specific comfort zone where it's like, it's
and you
just
should
another
never,
concert.
Yeah, you should never get to a comfort zone where like, oh no, it's just another concert. You know, it's like you should, every time you should sing like it's the first time and the last time, if I can say it like that.
Have you ever had like a boy band crush? Like a boy band you were crazy about?
Yeah, no, not a boy band.
Justin.
No.
Zayn Malik.
No, I've actually
Styles.
I've never had like a crush on one of these celebrities.
Holland.
No, I've actually never had a crush on Tom Holland. I don't know how.
Respect. I can respect that. I can actually respect that. It's controversial, but I can respect that. You don't necessarily need to have a crush on any of those celebrities.
Every time someone asks me, do you have a celebrity crush? I'm like, well, let me just think about a celebrity that's decent for me, because I don't really have a celebrity crush. I don't know.
Not at all.
No, not at all. I've never had.
Steve Wolfmeyer.
Yeah.
Damn it. I'll find someone that she's like, yeah.
Okay, well, there's a couple of that.
Dirk van der Westhuizen.
Now listen, we need to go handsome. We need to go like.
But Dirk, did you see how he
sexiest man
recently
of the
looked?
year? No, okay, but it was he on.
Have you seen how Dirk looked recently? How bold this man is.
No, obviously.
Like this guy's knoppen.
A bodybuilder with a voice.
Yeah.
Imagine that's like a new show and you host it. Bodybuilder with a voice.
You can actually ask Dirk van... Dirk, let's do this, eh?
Dirk Ariana, bodybuilder with a voice.
I challenge you.
We get like all these bodybuilders, and it's like a singing contest.
You can get pen and paper as well.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about like real bodybuilders. You go fetch them out of gyms and see how they can sing. Imagine that, bodybuilder with a voice.
Please can I just like sit there?
Hashtag, she's a judge, patent this idea. I patent this idea. By the time you see this, I'm patent the idea already.
We copyrighted a trademark.
Bodybuilder with a voice, Poppy.
Gonna put it on a shirt.
Would you judge that? If it starts bodybuilder with a voice.
I feel like that would be so fun, actually. You can actually make a TV show out of that.
Imagine a guy gets angry.
You can.
Oh, I did not use steroids.
Wait. Rian Benardi, by any chance?
No, has a nice voice, but I don't have a celebrity crush on him.
Oh, we're gonna find.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go American. Then I'll give you.
We'll do two more. You get one more guess. I'll get one more guess.
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh my goodness. Papa Chris.
Thor.
I've got you. I've got you on this one.
He's on the okay side.
I've got you on this one.
He's not. Yeah,
Look me in the eyes and you can't lie.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds.
Nia. Have you watched No. What's that movie? It was man. I don't know what the movie is. I have no idea what the movie is called. But that movie ruined Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Green Lantern.
No.
The Proposal.
No, he was pretty good in I liked The Proposal.
No, it was
Panic Mechanic.
Hitman's Bodyguard too.
It just kind of.
Or Wife?
Yeah.
I'm trying
Friends,
to.
wives?
What is it about? Do you remember
It's
what it was about?
Yeah, just give the premise.
His best friend from primary, and then they split up, like they move, and then he gets like a huge glow up, and then they meet again, and then he's too scared to actually make a move on her. I don't know what the name of the movie, but that movie ruined it for me.
Cam, can you put it up on the screen?
It's like a 5 or a 10-year reunion, and then they meet at this bar and everything.
The girl's name is something with a Jamie. The
Was
girl's
it
name is Jamie.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I remember something.
The guy's
like that.
name's Chris, and the girl's name's Jamie. I don't know what the movie is called, but that movie just ruined.
What do you think about like South African like movie films? Like,
I love South African movies. Anyone who's watching this can literally, like, they can tell me now, Ariana, you're stupid. I love Afrikaans movies.
the only reason I don't like it is because it feels like they're putting so much singers just in a movie.
Yeah, it's
To
like a
get,
whole
like,
musical. It's
Yeah,
like
but to get attraction from people, where there's like good actors as well, because some of our South African singers can't act.
yeah, that's
some of
true,
them
that's
can.
true. I feel like you're right. I feel like they sometimes do
And
bring.
I think they just use like a name. So let's say you were like super famous, you've got like 1 million followers on TikTok. And there's like a girl that acts better than you.
Yeah, but
I'm going to pick you because you're going to bring views to the movie.
Yeah, I do feel like that's true. I do feel like they do that sometimes.
What's your favorite Afrikaans movie?
Semi-suit. Baie byt nie. Steek Shadri. Ek kan nie. That's the best Afrikaans movie. You cannot tell me otherwise.
What is that one where they said scar?
Just Friends.
Just Friends. We've
Oh,
got
just
good
Friends
that
movie.
side,
Thanks, Kate. Thanks.
Our
thanks,
crew's
Kate.
good that side. They forgot us the whole time.
Shout out.
What was that
Working
movie where they
overtime.
said scar? What
Wasn't
was
that one
movie?
of the
Bakgat.
Bakgat.
Bakgat
Nee.
movies?
It was Bakgat, I think.
No, yeah, it was Bakgat. No.
No, you guys just sit down. You guys
Yeah,
sit down there.
you've overstayed
You've
your welcome.
overstayed your welcome in the podcast. Wait, you
We're
guys still
firing
there.
you guys now.
Yeah, that's
Not that we're
over the
paying
line.
you.
Bakgat was that two weird friends?
Yeah, that Bakgat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Bakgat.
Ivan, Ivan, Donnelly Roberts' husband. He was the.
What do you think about this new Puna? Puna,
I've never watched it.
it's
Never
like a
watched it.
series.
Is there a new Puna thing?
Yeah, with the crew.
I'm
There's like a
lost
new
with
Puna.
I'm lost with South African things. Can I
But
just?
are we going to see
with-
you in a movie soon? Possibly
know.
yes. No.
I don't
Should we
know.
get you in one?
Yeah, get me in.
Guys, we're going to get her in a movie.
Give me in a movie.
Yeah.
If you guys want to use her in a movie,
Yeah.
we get her in a movie.
Yeah.
Use her in a movie. She's finishing school in about a few days. So use her in a movie, make her famous, top South African movie artist. Let's come and go.
I feel like if I should play if I'm ever gonna play a movie, I have to be the bad guy.
No, I wanted to say it could be an evil role, but I
Yeah,
felt like it's
I
going to be
feel like I
offensive
can-
if
I
I
can-
say it.
Yeah. Every time we always play like as kids when we play like this games with your friends, I was always the evil one. I don't know why.
It's the best possible thing. The villains have the best backstories most of the time. The villains are just the better written characters. And the chances are then it would actually be like a well-written South African movie.
Yeah, but I feel like the villain also has the best wardrobe, the best everything.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'll be the villain.
I mean, Arnold Vosloo.
Arnold Vosloo is the villain in The Mummy.
And isn't there another South African movie that's coming out now?
Yeah, one of his-
I
yeah, it's
saw
one of
a
his-
trailer or something where he's the villain, or is he the hero now?
I think he's a villain hero. I don't know.
Anti-hero, somewhere along
Yeah.
the lines of that.
But Ariana, I want to say thank you for joining us on the podcast.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
We hope you in
Fun.
your music career pops off. You deserve it. And we hope we see you in a movie.
Yeah.
And Knop op Knoppen sings, Bodybuilder sings,
Yeah, I'm gonna be the head.
Gebouwde Boude,
How's I?
Gebouwde Boude,
I feel like this was more
I
of
think
like
you just got the name of the show.
Gebouwde Boude.
this wasn't a podcast.
this was
we
just a
weren't
fun chat.
interviewing her. I think
It
we
was a
were
fun
literally
chat.
just creating business ideas. Like after this, we're gonna send script out everything. We're just gonna be like, we need to do this and this and this. Like we've got business ideas. We need to do.
She headbutts the freaking camera, bro, the mic. That was insane. But that was really fun having you. It
Thank
was
you.
a good chat.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And thank you for being on episode 2. You're a legend. We love it.
How's I? Like
Thank
it.
you.
Like it.
Boude Boude.
Ek beloof vir jou.
Boude Boude.